Does having more money really make us happier, or is there another path to contentment? In a society where wealth is often seen as a direct route to happiness, it's easy to assume that more money means more joy. But does the accumulation of wealth truly lead to a fulfilled life? Let's delve into this concept by contrasting it with minimalism, an approach that simplifies life by reducing dependence on material possessions. Historically, the pursuit of wealth has been glorified. From the age of industrial magnates to today's tech billionaires, the narrative has consistently been that success is measured in monetary terms. This belief fuels a culture of consumerism, where buying and owning are seen as primary pathways to happiness. However, this constant accumulation often leads to a cluttered life, both physically and mentally, leaving little room for genuine satisfaction. Enter minimalism. This philosophy isn't just about owning fewer things, it's about valuing quality over quantity. It promotes the idea that less can indeed be more. Minimalists find joy not in the latest gadgets or luxury cars, but in the richness of experiences and the freedom that comes from living lightly. This shift in values can lead to profound changes in one's well-being and overall life satisfaction. As we see the rise of consumerism impacting our well-being negatively, it's worth considering if stripping back to basics could lead us to the happiness we seek. Let's explore how minimalism might just be the key to a richer life in ways money can't buy. Imagine winning the lottery tomorrow. Sure, it sounds like a dream, but how would it really affect your happiness? The sudden influx of wealth might seem like a direct ticket to a life of bliss, but psychological research suggests the story isn't so straightforward. Let's delve into some fascinating insights from the world of psychology. Studies have consistently shown a complex relationship between wealth and happiness. Initially, a surge in wealth can lead to a spike in happiness. This might manifest as the thrill of new purchases or the relief from financial stress. However, this uplift in mood is often short-lived. Enter the concept of the hedonic treadmill, a theory suggesting that people tend to return to a set level of happiness regardless of what happens to them. Whether it's a lottery win or a financial setback, individuals generally revert to their baseline level of happiness after the initial emotional wave subsides. This phenomenon is rooted in our adaptability as humans. We quickly get used to changes in our circumstances, whether good or bad. Moreover, the hedonic treadmill implies that after the initial excitement of new acquisitions wears off, the satisfaction they brought diminishes. This leads to a continuous cycle of desiring more to sustain the same level of happiness, a cycle that can be emotionally and financially draining. What about those who have substantial wealth? Studies indicate that after reaching a certain financial threshold, enough to cover basic needs and a few luxuries, additional wealth has minimal impact on increasing one's happiness. This plateau suggests that factors other than money play a crucial role in influencing long-term happiness. This brings us to an intriguing question. If accumulating wealth only brings transient happiness and often leads to a relentless pursuit for more, what are we missing in our quest for lasting contentment? So, if money isn't the ultimate answer, what's missing in the equation of true happiness? When you hear minimalism, do you just think about getting rid of stuff? If so, let's unfold a richer, deeper understanding of what minimalism truly embodies. It's not merely an aesthetic or a Spartan lifestyle, it's a philosophy, a way of life that emphasizes the importance of prioritizing what truly adds value and essence to our existence. At its core, minimalism is about stripping away the superfluous to focus on what's essential. Imagine your life as a garden. Over time, it can become overgrown with weeds. These are the distractions, the needless possessions, and the activities that drain your energy without giving much back. Minimalism is the gardener's shears, cutting back the weeds, allowing room for what truly nourishes you to flourish. By adopting a minimalist approach, you're not just decluttering your physical space, you're also decluttering your mind. This reduction in clutter leads to decreased stress levels. With fewer distractions, your mind is clearer, sharper, and significantly more focused. This clarity allows you to hone in on your personal goals and cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships. Moreover, minimalism fosters a sense of freedom. It liberates you from the relentless pursuit of acquiring more and shifts your focus towards experiencing more. The joy of living with less is not about deprivation. It's about enriching your life by having more time, more peace, and more connections that matter. It turns out minimalism isn't just about less stuff. It's about more life. Every day, we're bombarded with messages telling us to buy more, do more, be more. From glittering billboards to sleek magazine ads, from pulsating online pop-ups to the incessant hum of TV commercials, the message is clear and loud. Acquiring more is the path to happiness. But is it really? In our society, the pressure to conform to a lifestyle of material accumulation is not just pervasive, it's almost a cultural mandate. This drive is fueled by a complex machinery of advertising strategies and societal norms that equate possessions with success and self-worth. The implication that the latest smartphone or the newest car isn't just a product, but a ticket to societal acceptance and personal fulfillment. This relentless push towards consumerism taps deeply into our basic human needs for acceptance and status, but at what cost? The constant chase for more can lead to a perpetual cycle of dissatisfaction. As soon as one desire is fulfilled, another appears, creating an endless loop that often leaves individuals feeling empty and stressed. This is not just a financial drain, but a significant mental health concern. The stress of keeping up can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and depression, trapping us in a web of material pursuit that detracts from our true well-being. Moreover, this societal blueprint for happiness through accumulation distracts from more sustainable forms of fulfillment that come from experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Here's where minimalism steps in. Meet John and Sarah, two individuals who chose minimalism over material wealth. Their journeys, while distinct, converge on a shared discovery: simplicity breeds contentment. John, once a high-flying executive, lived a life many would envy. Luxury cars, a sprawling mansion, and exotic vacations. Yet, beneath the glitter, John felt a persistent emptiness. The turning point came during a quiet evening at home, surrounded by possessions yet devoid of peace. It dawned on him that his possessions owned him more than he owned them. He decided to make a change. Gradually, he downsized, first selling his mansion, then his cars, and finally donating half his wardrobe. Each item released seemed to lift a weight off his shoulders. Today, John lives in a modest two-bedroom apartment filled with natural light and essential furnishings. His weekends are spent hiking and volunteering, activities that cost little but reward richly in happiness and fulfillment. Sarah's story is similarly enlightening. A successful graphic designer, Sarah found herself constantly purchasing the latest gadgets and trendy clothes to keep up with her peers. However, she noticed that the thrill of new acquisitions faded swiftly, often leaving her more anxious about maintaining her lifestyle. After attending a workshop on sustainable living, Sarah adopted a minimalist mindset. She began focusing on quality rather than quantity, investing in fewer, durable items that truly added value to her life. This shift not only decluttered her space but also her mind, allowing her to focus more on her art and relationships. For both John and Sarah, minimalism wasn't about giving up joy, but about finding it in purer forms. They report feeling lighter, more agile in navigating life's ups and downs. Their relationships have deepened, no longer overshadowed by the pursuit of the next best thing. They've discovered a profound truth. Happiness isn't about having everything, but finding richness in everything you have. Their stories highlight how less can indeed be more. What can we take away from the minimalist movement to enhance our own lives? As we've explored today, minimalism isn't just about owning fewer possessions. It's a pathway to finding greater joy and fulfillment, not through what we own, but through what we experience and value. It's about stripping away the excess to focus on what truly matters. Let's recap some of the key points. Minimalism helps us break free from the clutches of consumerism, reducing the pressure to always seek